Welcome back to the channel, Monster Truck fans. Today we're diving into one of the most unique, mind-bending, and conversation-starting trucks in Monster Jam history, Backwards Bob. This isn't just another monster truck. This is an optical illusion on wheels. A truck that has confused young fans and amazed adults for over 15 years. Get ready for the complete story of the truck that drove forward while looking backward. Chapter 1, the debut, World Finals 9, 2008. Picture this. March 2008, Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Monster Jam World Finals 9 is underway, the biggest event in monster truck racing. The main competition has concluded, and now it's time for the encore performance. The lights dim, the crowd is buzzing, and then something absolutely bizarre rolls onto the dirt floor. It's a 2008 Ford F-150 Super Crew monster truck, but something is very, very wrong. The body is mounted backwards. The front end is where the rear should be. The rear is where the front should be. Kids in the crowd start pointing and shouting, "That truck is going backwards." But wait, it's actually driving forward. Behind the wheel is Mike Wine, a veteran Monster Jam driver who had previously driven Monster Mutt and Jersey Outlaw. Mike pilots this mind-bending machine through the encore, and the crowd goes absolutely wild. Young fans are amazed, thinking the truck has special reverse powers. Adult fans are scratching their heads trying to figure out exactly how this works. The secret? The entire 2008 Ford F-150 body is mounted backwards on a standard monster truck chassis. The driver sits facing forward like normal, steering and controlling the truck in the standard direction. But because the body is reversed, it creates this incredible visual illusion that the truck is driving backwards all the time. It's genius! It's unique! And Monster Jam had just unveiled its newest star, Backwards Bob. Chapter 2, First Full Season, 2009 Competition. After that stunning World Finals debut, FELD Motorsports knew they had something special. In 2009, Backwards Bob entered full-time competition with Mike Wine as the primary driver. The truck competed across North America and even went international, hitting Europe for Monster Jam's European tour. The reaction everywhere was the same, absolute fascination. Fans would line up during pit parties, spending minutes trying to figure out how the truck worked. Kids would ask, "Does the driver sit backwards?" Adults would examine the chassis, the body mounting, trying to understand the engineering. It became one of the most talked about trucks in Monster Jam. During the 2009 European tour, when Mike Wine wasn't available for certain events, George Balhan stepped in as a fill-in driver. The truck was becoming so popular that multiple drivers wanted the opportunity to pilot this unique machine. And Backwards Bob wasn't just a gimmick, it could compete. The truck participated in racing, two-wheel skills challenges, and freestyle competitions. Mike Wine proved that despite the backwards body creating different weight distribution and aerodynamics, Backwards Bob could crush cars, hit jumps, and deliver spectacular performances just like any other Monster Jam truck. Chapter 3, Technical Specifications, the Engineering Marvel. Now, let's break down the technical side of this incredible machine. Under that backwards 2008 Ford F-150 Super Crew body lies a beast of an engine. The power plant is a 540 cubic inch Merlin V8 engine. This supercharged methanol-fueled monster generates 1,500 horsepower. That's the same power as most other Monster Jam trucks, proving that Backwards Bob wasn't sacrificing performance for its unique design. That incredible power flows through a Cohen 2. Speed automatic transmission, specifically built to handle the brutal forces of monster truck competition. The drivetrain components are identical to other top-tier Monster Jam trucks. The tires are massive 6-inch Goodyear monsters. These specially designed tires are inflated to around 20 to 23 pounds per square inches and can withstand the enormous impacts from jumps, landings, and car crushing. The tire and wheel combination weighs approximately 645 pounds each. The chassis used for Backwards Bob varied over the years. The original truck used a PEI Generation 1 chassis built in 2008. Later versions used Generation 2 PEI chassis, and even a Racesaurus chassis for certain tour configurations. This versatility showed that the backwards body concept could work on different chassis designs. The truck stands approximately 10.5 feet tall, measures about 12.5 feet wide, 17 feet long, and weighs around 10,000 to 12,000 pounds. And despite weighing as much as 5 cars combined, Backwards Bob can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds. Chapter 4, Historic Debut, Bari Musawwir, 2010. In 2010, Backwards Bob became part of history in an entirely different way. The truck was assigned to a new driver, Bari Musawwir. And Bari wasn't just any driver. He was making history as the first African-American driver hired by FELD Entertainment to compete in Monster Jam. Bari made his Monster Jam debut in Panama City, Panama in 2010, driving Backwards Bob. This was a monumental moment. For decades, monster truck racing had been predominantly white. Bari broke that barrier, opening doors for future drivers of diverse backgrounds. Bari had dreamed of driving monster trucks since childhood. He worked his way up through the ranks, starting as a crew member, learning every aspect of these machines. When the opportunity came to drive, he seized it. And what better truck to debut in than the most unique truck in the fleet? Bari piloted Backwards Bob with skill and passion. His performances were spectacular, and he quickly earned the respect of fans and fellow drivers alike. In 2011, Bari became the first African-American full-time driver on the Monster Jam roster, a testament to his talent and dedication. Bari would go on to drive many iconic trucks throughout his career: Spider-Man, Black Panther, Zombie, and more. He became one of the most beloved drivers in Monster Jam, known for his incredible freestyle runs, his connection with fans, and his role as an inspiration to young people everywhere. But it all started with Backwards Bob in Panama City, 2010. Chapter 5, The Comeback, Bryan Wright, 2015. After dormant years from 2011 to 2014, the announcement came in 2015. Backwards Bob was returning to competition, and the driver would be Bryan Wright. Bryan had an interesting path to Monster Jam. He started as an ATV racer, winning the 2005 and 2006 ATVA championships. He then transitioned to monster trucks, working as a crew member for Gravedigger and other teams. He learned the mechanical side, the driving techniques, and earned his opportunity to get behind the wheel. When Bryan was told he would be driving Backwards Bob, he said in interviews, "I first looked at it and thought, this is going to be challenging." The backwards body meant different sight lines, different handling characteristics, but Bryan embraced the challenge. The 2015 season saw Backwards Bob return to Monster Jam events, thrilling fans who remembered the truck and introducing it to a whole new generation. Bryan delivered solid performances, and the truck proved it still had what it takes to compete at the highest level.